So recently I was up in Tampa again. I hit a couple breweries up there. My wife and my mother-in-law decided to go shopping at IKEA. So me and my father-in-law decided to hang out at Coppertail Brewing for a bit. Had some beers there. Didn't pick up any growlers there this time around. But shortly after that, we went to Tampa Bay Brewing, actually the Ybor Brew Pub in Central Ybor. And that is where I got a growler of this beer. This one is Last Days of Summer Fruited Sour Ale. Depending on where you look up the details for it, Untapped has it at 4.2% ABV. Beer Advocate has it at 5. I know they can this stuff seasonally, but I have not seen any cans, and thus I have not seen the ABV on it. So somewhere between 4.2 and 5. When I was at the Ybor Brew Pub, I also had, I want to say I had 3 beers there, but maybe I only had 2. But one that I definitely remember having in addition to this fruited sour is Full Moon Madness Subtropical Porter. And I remember it having kind of like banana and vanilla flavors in addition to that regular roasty flavor of a porter. And it went really, really well together. I really liked that flavor combination. And if it hadn't been for this one, I might have gotten that in a growler instead. Maybe if they have it again, next time I end up in Tampa. I mean, I can't do that every weekend. It's an hour and a half drive for me. But next time I'm up there, maybe pick that up. Maybe I'll get lucky and Total Wine will have it on tap for growler fills. Who knows? But so I got this right now. Let's have a little sip of this. Nice little funk off that. Some kind of citrusy flavors going on there. I'm getting like kind of peachy mango kind of flavors there. Nice tartness, like right off the bat too. That nice puckering. I feel like I'm getting banana off of it too. It's almost like, I know they call it a fruited sour ale, but it's almost like a fruit punch sour. And I like that. That's right up my alley. And not too overcarbonated or anything. I mean, you can see the bubbles coming up, but it's not crazy. It had a good amount of head on it, but again, not crazy, overactive and everything. There was another beer that I didn't have it at the brew pub, but me and my wife and her parents, we had been in Punta Gorda at Scotty's Brew House in Fisherman's Village. And if you're familiar with Fisherman's Village in that area, you probably know Scotty's Brew House. They were celebrating their first anniversary, and to celebrate, they had a bunch of local brewers out in the courtyard kind of doing a mini beer fest. Tampa Bay Brewing was one of those. They had 3 different beers there. They had Reef Donkey, they had Old Elephant Foot IPA, and then they had Florida Tart, which was another sour, or Berliner Weiss, to be more specific. And when I went up to get it, initially the beer tender, she was kind of warning me, okay, this is going to be kind of tart. I'm like, oh no, I see a Berliner Weiss, I want to go get it. So she kind of knew that I knew what to expect there, and that was one that I kept going back for. It didn't hurt that she was pretty cute too. She kind of knew I'd come back and she would just instantly pour. She knew what I wanted there, so love that. But that's another good one there. My father-in-law loved Old Elephant Foot. I picked up a 4-pack for him. They went back up to New Jersey this past weekend, and they're coming back in a few days, so I figured have some beer waiting for him in the fridge. That whole mini beer fest was actually pretty good. Big Top was there, Coppertail was there, Big Storm was there. They had a really good oatmeal stout there, things like that. But we're talking about Tampa Bay Brewing Company here, and Tampa Bay Brewing Company was one of those companies that I saw Reef Donkey in the stores all the time, but I never picked it up. I see it in Publix all the time. And I had never really thought to pick it up, but now that's probably going to be one that, I just can't find anything else. What the hell? Pick up some Reef Donkey. It's good. No complaints with it. So, one more sip of this for you guys. See, it's just damn perfect and refreshing. Perfect summer session kind of beer. Sitting out in the backyard, hopefully with a nice cool breeze going on and not in the blazing heat. so you can kind of just relax with your beer. Don't have the flies buzzing around bothering you. That's why I hate sitting outside this time of the year, because the fucking flies. Ugh. But I'll sit inside and drink this beer. Tampa Bay Brewing Company, Last Days of Summer, fruited sour ale, somewhere between 4.2% and 5% ABV. Available in cans, so if you're in their distribution area and you see it, pick it up. If you like a good sour, if you like fruit in your beer, you'll love this one. With that, I'll see you for the next review.